Just picture that golden white light pouring down through your crown, coming out through your hands, and into the small earth in front of you. And just bless the entire earth with golden white light. Just fill the entire earth with golden white light. Just fill the entire earth with this golden light. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Thank you, dear. Where there is darkness, let me sow light. Where there is sadness, let me sow joy. Just fill the entire earth with light, with love, with healing, with joy, prosperity, and abundance. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Just fill the entire earth with golden white light. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Just fill the earth with light, with love, with healing, with joy, and abundance. Let every person, every being be filled with God's unconditional love. Blessings be to all. And just relax. And just picture a big ball of golden white light above your head, pouring down golden light through your entire body. Just focus on that golden light now. A big ball of golden white light. Your chakras are clean. Your aura is clean. Your chakras are clean. Your aura is clean. Your entire body is full of golden white light. If you're new, we're about to chant SHREEM BRZEE, which is a mantra. Mantras are sound vibrations that do specific things. SHREEM BRZEE specifically attracts money when you chant it, when you write it, and when you listen to it. Chanting is the most powerful, so during these live streams, chant along with me if you can. You're manifesting the most that way. I've been doing this mantra 8 years, saved my life, made me a lot of money. I was able to make so much, was able to quit my job, work for myself full time, made over $40,000 from TikTok alone, right? Very powerful stuff we're doing here. I helped somebody become a millionaire a few months ago. I have 7 healing series on my site. I heal people through videos. This has been proven and documented, right? If you check my pin videos and my playlist videos. I'm a pranic healer, which is a form of energy healing, right? Similar to Reiki. I've been doing this since 2021. I was blessed to have Grandmaster Chant as my teacher, the founder of pranic healing, right? I discovered him in a video doing healing on a paralyzed woman. He was standing on stage about 10 feet away from her. After just 10 minutes of pranic healing, she got up out of her wheelchair, never used it again. So right after that, he said, anybody can do this. Just get my book, take my class. I ran, got his book, read it cover to cover. Soon after that, I was practicing on myself and my girlfriend. I got to the point where I could heal my girlfriend's period cramps without her even being in the room with me, right? So that's what you call distant healing. All my healing testimonials that you'll see in my playlist, all those hundreds of cases I've worked on, right? Broken bones, STDs, fibroids, hemorrhoids, breast tumors, rare forms of cancer, hearing loss. I got somebody 20 to 40% of their hearing back in one ear after I healed their IBS. Worked on somebody with seizures, was having seizures. Older person, after I worked on them one session, seizure stopped. Worked on pneumonia, that's a lot of mucus in the lungs. After I did a healing session on a person, the doctor stuck a tube back down their throat, checked their lungs out, saw that there was no mucus. I've worked on menstruation problems, obviously, like I said. Uh, all kinds of stuff, family. Those were all distant healing sessions, which means that these people are not physically in front of me, right? They're miles away in the comfort of their own home. They just book a session with me, and I just picture you in front of me. Boom, boom, boom. That's the beauty of energy, baby. We're energy beings, right? We come from the source, right? We come from the same place. We're all made of the same thing. So we're all interconnected by this energy that we're made of, right? So as you guys know, you're spiritual, you know this stuff. So, with that being the case, you can send energy to anybody wherever they're at in the universe, right? Time is no factor. If you can really think about it, all pranic healing sessions are distant healing sessions. Because, like my teacher, Grandmaster Chokok Sui, he's over there working on that paralyzed woman. Whether the distance is 10 inches away from you or 10,000 miles, it doesn't matter. A good pranic healer can make a distant healing session just as powerful as an in-person session. And I really care about healing the world and ending a lot of suffering that's unnecessary, right? So that's what I got good at. I said, hey, if I can only do in-person sessions, I'm limited to my hometown, right? Or my local area, wherever I'm at, right? People got to come to me to get healing. I said, if I can get good at distant healing sessions, that means I can literally heal the whole world, heal the universe. So that's what I did, family. The proof is in the pudding. Just check my pin videos, check my playlist videos. You can see the first time I got this healing on camera. My friend's mom had called me over. She had a sprained ankle, right? And I came over there, started giving healing. After just like 5, 10 minutes, she was like, hey, I feel a burst of energy shooting up my leg. And then after that, she was like, hey, the pain's gone, right? So, powerful stuff, family. Anybody can do this. I'm not special. The book is called Miracles Through Pranic Healing, if you want to learn. Miracles Through Pranic Healing. And if you want to become a certified pranic healer, just Google Pranic Healing Level 1 course near me. Pranic Healing Level 1 course near me. It's in almost every major city, state near you. All right, family. So, like I said, I heal people through videos. All my healing series are still half off right now, right? Everything on my website is half off with that discount code SOUL, SOUL, all caps. That person I helped become a millionaire, He actually subscribed to my Patreon where I have all 7 of my healing series for $5 a month, right? I have 2 healing series on. You only need 2 if you're trying to make money, right? My 2 money makers is my Prosperity Healing Series and my Money Manifestation Bootcamp. Both of those 2 healing series alone has helped over 5,000 people, right? Maybe more, I gotta check again. But helped a lot of souls. You can check my Prosperity Healing Series playlist to see all the people that are already making a lot of money and with this stuff. So they're only $5 each right now with that discount code. Somebody got my Prosperity Healing Series the next day, 19K. Squad knows, right? $19,000 the next day after getting my Prosperity Healing Series. They put a down payment on a house. The rest is history. Changed their life. Another person got my Prosperity Healing Series a week later, 11K. Another person got it a month later, 13K. Another person was homeless, living in their car. They got my Prosperity Healing Series. 2 months later, they got a new job, new apartment. My other healing series, like I said, these are healing series. I heal you through videos. All I do is boom. I do all the work for you. All you just got to do is watch the videos. So, my other healing series, somebody recently, I'll post a testimonial. They got my, I think the 11 chakra healing series, right? And I have a whole back pain healing series, but they got the 11 chakra healing series. I believe they were watching that. And they said they no longer have lower back pain, right? That was the first time I did healing through a video, was healing back pain. I dropped a video on my old TikTok account that got banned. And I said, hey, just watch this video and I'm going to heal your back pain. Or I'm going to try to. Just watch it and see what happens. Let's see. Lo and behold, it went viral enough to where I got dozens of comments of people saying, hey, my back pain's gone, back pain's gone, back pain's gone, back pain's gone. Right? Check my page, you'll see the proof. That's when I was like, hey, let me heal everything through videos, right? So, so I started helping people make money through videos. That's the main thing. So, yeah, they got the 11 chakra healing series. All the 11 chakras control all the major organs. So you heal the 11 chakras, you pretty much heal the entire body to a certain degree. Uh, like I said, I got the Prosperity Healing Series, my Money Boot Camp, Money Manifestation Boot Camp. Somebody got that. Less than 7 days in, they tripled their income. It's a 30-day program to help you make money. People were asking, hey, B-Soul, what exactly did you do to be able to, leave the matrix, quit your job, make all that money from TikTok, yada, yada, yada. In the Money Manifestation Bootcamp, I pretty much give you a blueprint, a map, a schedule that you follow daily. And it's all the stuff that I was doing that helped me make that 40 grand from TikTok, right? Plus more, right? So, 11 Chakra Healing Series, Clairvoyance Healing Series, that's to try to get you to see energy, right? On this channel, we do Twin Hearts Meditation, which is a secret ancient meditation for enlightenment that first and foremost heals the body. You keep doing it, your supernatural abilities that have been laying dormant start to open up and activate, like clairvoyance, seeing energy, higher beings, angels, astral travel, remote viewing, telekinesis, blah, blah, blah. All that stuff starts to happen the more you just keep doing Twin Arts daily. So, my teacher, Grandmaster Charles Koksui, the one that came up with the meditation, he says that he sees his disciples seeing energy, having some type of clairvoyant experiences in less than 2 years of just doing Twin Arts meditation daily. So, that's what we do on here. So, my clairvoyance healing series is just trying to get you to see energy faster, right? Speed that up for you, speed up that timeline. So, in the clairvoyance healing series, I talk about the first times I saw energy, right? How it works for me. There's also a technique in there to teach you how to see your soul, right? You're trying to start a business. I actually have a business healing series, right? Business healing series, right? Somebody during the pandemic was about to have to shut their business down. They came to a pranic healer like myself and got their business healed. That's because they knew, right? If you didn't know, everything has energy. Everything is thought forms. Everything has energy and consciousness. So your business has its own energy, has its own consciousness, so it can get healed just like me and you. So They got their business healed. Not only did they not have to shut it down, but they made more money that month than they ever had the whole time while they were open. So, pranic healing on their business not only saved it, but they had record breaking sales that month. Nice, nice. So yeah, I got the business healing series for you. Yes, I learned SHREEM BRZEE from Dr. Balai. Genie series, that's the technique used by millionaires, right? All of these are still $5 each, like I said. And yeah, Genie series, got the back pain healing series, obviously. What else? Anxiety and depression healing series, that's free, always is, always will be, right? And how does your soul look? All right. What are you? Who are you? Right? Right. Who are you? What are you made of? And where do you come from? Every single problem on the planet, right? You just look around, you can just pick a problem. We all know what's going on the planet right now. It looks a little messy, right? This is because people don't know who they are. Who are you? The soul. Okay, what is the soul? What am I made of? Hey, baby, you an energy being. You made a pure, the closest thing that can classify you to is light with consciousness. This ring light and that light in you is not the same light, right? That light has a speed. That light that's you can be anywhere at all times, simultaneously at the same time, instantaneously. As soon as you think something, you're there, it happens. Manifest, right? We manifest at will instantaneously. There is no time limit, right? So we're light beings. As soon as you experience super consciousness, you can see the entire universe everywhere, everything, all at once. There is no, oh, it's going to take me a little bit to, I want to astral travel to Jupiter. It's going to take me, no. You're seeing Jupiter, you're seeing the entire solar system, you're seeing the entire galaxy, you're seeing the entire universe. So long as you keep meditating the rest of your life, you'll experience it, right? You'll see who you are. You'll see that. Look at my forehead, right? We see that, right? You see that light. The incarnated soul is actually in there. We're beings of light. That's really actually the scientific reason behind why your skin glows, right? You have a soul. That light shining through. Yes, sir. Proof is in the prana. So, Twin Hearts meditation, like I said, you'll experience these things. Just keep doing it every day. Uh, yeah, I got distant healing sessions, consultations, crystals. Everything is still half off with that discount code. SOUL, all caps. Like I said, just help somebody become a millionaire. Trying to create a lot more millionaires in 2026, right? That was my first one, right? He got my Prosperity Healing Series and Money Boot Camp. Started trading crypto. 3 weeks later, $1 million, right? He was doing SHREEM BRZEE after he would place trades. The reason I need y'all to get my healing series, if you're trying to make a lot of money, is because I need to get access to your chakras, right? The reason I'm able to create millionaires and the reason why I make a lot of money is because on this channel we understand it's your basic chakra. Your basic chakra needs to be big, strong, and healthy. If you could see energy and you look into a room full of millionaires and billionaires, that's what you would see. That, oh, damn, they all know the secret. Why does everybody I'm looking at clairvoyantly have a big, strong, healthy, red, basic chakra? Damn, okay, that's why. And then you look at yours, you look at your own basic chakra. Small, weak, and blocked full of all those negative thought forms preventing you from making money, right? My Prosperity Healing Series, you just watch the videos. I'm healing you through the videos. I'm scrubbing out your basic chakra for you, cleaning out all that dirt, years and years and years worth of trash, negative, energetic thought forms. Cleaning out, you just watch the series every day. Infinite Healing Glitch. This is what I was already doing for people. People will book prosperity distant healing sessions with me. I'm blasting a basic chakra. I just got somebody a car. If you check my recent video, somebody, people just get my prosperity healing series, so I don't do too much distant healing sessions for prosperity anymore, directly, but people still, hey, can you blast me? Can you help me make money? I'm like, yeah, all right, I can help you with that. We'll see what happens. So usually something happens, right? Because I did all this stuff for myself first. and I was making money, so I know it works. So worked on that person's basic chakra. They did 3 sessions. After the first session, they got a card. After the third session, they found money on the ground. So it's all the basic chakra family. If you can learn pranic healing and heal your own basic chakra, that'd be better. But if not, like I said, my prosperity healing series, $5. I'll clean out your basic chakra for you. You can also get access to all 7 of my healing series on Patreon for $5 a month. All right, family, let's make this money. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Keeps going low. I don't know why it does that. Yeah, there's different microphones on here, so I keep switching to different ones, I guess. We just make do with what we can, family. Sorry about that. I'll try and fix it next time. I'm on YouTube, family, talking to my YouTube fam. I'm live on YouTube when I do these TikToks as well. So my YouTube records these live streams, so if you miss them, you can go back and watch them on there and get that same energy. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Hey, Shay, I still owe you. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Oh, okay, cool, cool. As long as you can hear me, family. I know it's gonna go in and out. I'm on the iPad. It got like two mics. I guess if it picks up, whatever mic picks it up, it be switching and then it makes it lower or higher. Because I think the bottom mic is like squished, just sitting on that side, so it might be affecting the sound. Who knows? Full moon as well. Energy maybe. So, but it's all good. Let's get it. These are transmissions, so as long as you can hear my voice, as long as you can hear a SHREEM, BRZEE, right? No matter how low, how high, it's still working. All right. If you're new, SHREEM, BRZEE is a mantra. Mantras are sound vibrations that do specific things. SHREEM, BRZEE specifically attracts money when you chant it, when you write it, and when you listen to it. Chanting is the most powerful. Writing is next up, then listening. So if you can't chant, you're still having results just by listening. Just like this person behind me and just like I did when I first started. I was just listening to it. Still making money. All right, let's get it. SHREEM, BRZEE. If you're new, watch my pin videos and my playlist. If you want to see some miraculous healing and see people making a lot of money like you're about to do. SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Om. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. You're already rich. Visualize it now. Look into your purse, into your wallet. You have lots and lots of money. Nothing but crispy $100 bills. Lots and lots of them. Check your bank account. Lots and lots of money. There is only abundance. So be it. So be it. So it is. Your entire body is full of golden white light. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Hey, Dana. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM. Hey, yo. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. 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 Once again, if you're new, I've made over $40,000 from TikTok alone. Was able to leave my 9 to 5, work for myself full time, and I help people make money as well with these same techniques. I just helped somebody become a millionaire a few months ago. How I do it is healing through videos. I'm a pranic healer. I heal people with energy. I do distant healing sessions. I do healing through these live streams and through videos. Healing through videos is mainly how I help people make money. You just watch the videos every day, boom, boom, boom. And what's going on in the Prosperity Healing series is I'm cleaning out your basic chakra, right? Just watch the videos, boom, boom, boom. All those money blockages are getting removed. I'm blasting you with fresh energy, fresh prana, making that basic chakra big, strong, and healthy. Like I said, the reason I'm able to help somebody become a millionaire is because, like I've been telling you, hey, if you could see energy clairvoyantly, and you look into a room full of millionaires and billionaires, right, you'll see the same thing, that they all have a big basic chakra, right? And this is what I do for other people, right? So, just prove that that is the case, right? I've been telling y'all for years, hey, millionaires have big basic chakras. People got my stuff and they turn themselves into a millionaire. So, stuff might work, who knows, you know what I mean? But all my healing series that I'm talking about, they're all $5 each, all 7 of them. 2 are geared towards helping you make money, my 2 money makers, right? Start with the Prosperity Healing series. Give me access to them chakras so I can clean out their money blockages for you. Because not only will having a bigger basic chakra make you more money, right? Because that's your prosperity center, right? Located at the base of your spine, your tailbone, that controls your ability to make money, right? When I made that 40 grand from TikTok, right? I made 20 grand in less than a year, right? That first 20 grand was in less than a year, right? Just 10,000 of it, 10,000 of those dollars was just from gifts, from you guys being so generous. Y'all understand giving and receiving, so that's why people was getting rich, because they was giving to me. If you don't know about giving and receiving, it don't matter who you, hey, when you put money out into the universe, it comes back to you. So a lot of people were bouncing their dollar bills off me, and it's coming back multiplied. Every dollar you put out into the universe comes back more than $1. So in this channel, we understand that we need to give, give, give. This is what you see with, oh, the LOTTERY curse. They make a lot of money, then they lose it because they don't understand this principle. Ain't no curse. You just got to know what's going on. You're made of energy. Everything is energy, right? Don't let these physical bodies and this physical plane trick you. It's all energy. That's how we make money on here. My job, I make money with energy. A little scary, yeah, maybe, because I can't see it. You can't see these things, right? It's intangible, right? We chant these SHREEM BRZEEs, but we understand this is metaphysical science. Universal law. This does not discriminate. Be soul's not safe. As soon as I stop chanting SHREEM BRZEEs, I stop making money. As long as I start chanting and writing and listening to a whole lot of SHREEM BRZEEs, I'm making a lot of money. This does not matter who you are. I could give this to a homeless person on the corner. If they chant more SHREEM BRZEEs than you, they're going to make more money than you. It just is what it is. This is energy we're dealing with. We build up powerful vibrations of prosperity on this live stream from these SHREEM BRZEEs. That energy goes out into the universe, and it comes back to us magnified and multiplied. Like I said, all energy you put out comes back magnified. So just like that dollar, that's energy. Everything is energy. It just looks like this is just, everything is just condensed light. Everything is energy. What is energy? Light. So what is this physical plane? Condensed light. So that dollar bill, that piece of light you put out, that light came back magnified and multiplied. Somebody, you gave $1 to somebody at the intersection, homeless dude. Maybe later that day, you got $5. Somebody, one of your friends, cash out you $5 or something. Maybe your mom gave you $10 out of her purse or something. Hey, here you go, get some snacks for yourself. That's that dollar coming back multiplied and magnified. Okay, came back in the form of $10. But it's going to come back more than what you put out for sure. Maybe it was $1.01. Maybe it was $1.02. Maybe it was $2, $5, 10, 20, who knows? But it's not the same energy, it's more. Because when you put it out, when it's coming back on that backswing, we call it the boomerang effect in pranic healing. On the boomerang, on the backswing, it's grabbing and collecting and grabbing and attracting like thought forms. So all that prosperity energy we put out on these live streams, when it's coming back to us, it's grabbing even more prosperity. And that's why we make so much money, right? So, but the main thing is the prosperity healing series makes people rich, a lot of money, millionaires recently, because when your basic chakra is bigger and your aura is bigger, now everything that you do is more powerful, including your SHREEM BRZEEs. So that billionaire dude, he understood this probably. He let me gas up that basic chakra. I juiced him up. He was just watching. Boom, boom, boom. I'm blasting him. Now his basic chakra getting big, and he was trading crypto. After he would place a crypto trade, he would do some SHREEM BRZEEs. His SHREEM BRZEEs are getting more powerful every day, so long as he's watching my series and I'm healing them. And he's doing twin hearts. That's generating more energy. If you exercising, you got the key to life, family. If you're exercising, oh my God, you ain't even got to meditate. Go run a marathon and then chant some SHREEM BRZEEs. And then sit on your butt all week and eat potato chips and eat bad, and then do some SHREEM BRZEEs. And then compare, right? Don't really do the latter. Just take it from me. Don't sit on your ass and don't know. You won't manifest much. You obviously know that. You run a marathon, your energy and your chakras go. Learn pranic healing. We learn to scan chakras with our hands before you learn to see energy, right? You keep doing twin hearts, eventually you'll be able to see energy. Before you get to that phase, we scan it and we learn to feel energy with our hands, right? This is what I was kind of already a little good at before pranic healing, right? I've always been pretty sensitive to energy, right? Been pretty sensitive. So that's why I love pranic healing. That's why, I don't have to, I do see energy during sessions. Yeah, I see your chakras to a certain degree or whatever, but it takes a minute to do that. I don't do that purposely. Usually when I'm seeing energy, it's because it's just happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably just warmed up. My energy's warmed up. Energy's flowing. My chakras is waking up, getting bigger. You know what I'm saying? Now they activating. You know what I mean? Hey, there's energy. Hey, there's a chakra right there. Boom. But I don't tap in and try and see everything because it's unnecessary, right? I can feel it just as good with my hands, right? It's a whole lot quicker, right? I'm just not there yet. Some people walk around just seeing clairvoyantly 24/7. That's not me. I'm not there yet, right? I got to go into, uh, meditation for a little bit before I start seeing things. So when you're doing Twin Hearts, your energy's getting bigger. Like I said, you get your chakras bigger, clean, and stronger from exercise as well. Exercise alone will make your chakras be bursting full of energy and be super clean and healthy. Well, the reason I was talking about scanning with your hands is you learn pranic healing, learn to scan. I got videos. Go scan an athlete. If you got an athlete, buddy, scan their basic chakras. See how big their basic chakra is. And then look at their finances as well. They probably got a big basic chakra and they're probably not broke, right? All right, so it's all energy, family. The stronger your energy, the stronger your SHREEM BRZEE. That's why I'm trying to get y'all to do Twin Hearts, trying to get y'all to exercise, and then get my prosperity healing series. So all those three things is doing two things: clearing up your bad karma, which is preventing you also from making money, and it's clearing up that energy blockages. Right? Those are the two main things preventing you from making money. All those three things I just mentioned solve those problems. My prosperity healing series, exercise, and Twin Hearts meditation. And also giving, giving, giving. I recently learned, right, from my teacher that prosperity, actually giving, I learned how to give in the name of someone else. This speeds up healing. You don't know that tithing and giving speeds up the increases the rate of somebody getting healed. So I can literally give on behalf of someone I'm trying to heal. I can literally give in their name, and universally that energy goes up, that prosperity, it goes up. Not for be sold, it goes up for whoever be sold. Said, hey, I give this money to charity in the name of Caramel. And boom, once I donate that money to charity, Caramel will see the prosperity benefits from it instead of me. And mainly what happens is prosperity, yeah, but mainly with healing, it speeds that up. There was a case where one of the master pranic healers, right? One of the masters, they auntie had a stroke, right? She was in Vegas, had a stroke. He got the whole family together, right? It was on Friday. He started doing healing on her. She was still like unconscious. I think she might have been in a coma or something, or not conscious. But regardless, wasn't seeing any results. The same day, Friday, he healed her. Then Saturday, he did some healing on her. He got the whole family together on Sunday and said, hey, we're going to donate to charity. We're going to give in the name of Auntie, right? All this money we give to charity is going to be in the name of Auntie. So pretty much it's like it's coming from her. So when they did this on Sunday, do you know that on Monday, she was good, healed, she felt better or whatever, and she was out there in Vegas. I can't say the G word, but she was out there, GAMBLING, in Vegas, and then she had a stroke and passed out, right? Maybe inside of the casino, who knows? But yeah, do you know that on Sunday they gave in her name, right? Boom. On Monday, she was back in the casino. Good. Like, oh yeah, back GAMB, you know what I'm saying? Probably, or whatever, you know what I mean? Not, there's nothing wrong with that. That's not what this is about, but it's just like, hey, it's showing you, like, hey, if she's over there doing back in the casino, that means she's probably feeling pretty good. She's, back in Vegas. So, yeah. So when they gave in her name, it sped up her healing, right? I recently just learned this and just figured this out, right, from one of the masters. So giving is very effective, family. Not only is it going to get your pockets right, but healing as well on the healing side of things. So, yes, do with that information what you will. All right, let's make this money. SHREEM BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, 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 BRZEE. Whenever you chant the Om mantra, it generates violet light. So when you chant Om, listen to Om, your chakras and your aura is coated and filled with violet light, which is very good because violet is very cleansing, very powerful. Probably the most powerful healing color light there is, right? Violet. So more specifically, in pranic healing, it's disinfecting, decongesting, and disintegrating. This is like you heard the word disinfecting, right? Infections. I literally used this recently to heal somebody's tooth infection, right? That violet light, boom, disinfects it, boom, destroys, and well, the energy can't be destroyed or created, but like I said, disintegrates and gets rid of and removes those viruses, infections, bacteria, anything harmful, right? In the form of bacteria and all that stuff. That's what we use, violet light. All right. But don't go experimenting around, right? Learn pranic healing first before you start experimenting with anything I say, family. Don't hurt yourself. All right. But yeah, violet light, boom, boom, boom. Worked on like a little tooth infection, little abscess, boom. Afterwards, boom, man, pus start coming out. Ew, right? So boom, yeah, remove the infection energetically, and then physically it still has to remove out the body. So yeah, pus start coming out, out of there. Violet light. All right. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Distant healing sessions is what I do, family. I'm a pranic healer. I heal people with energy through distant healing sessions, through these live streams, and through videos. Check my pin videos in my playlist to see all the people I've worked on. I've worked on hundreds of cases at this point. Been doing this since 2021 full time. Broken bones, STDs, fibroids, hemorrhoids, breast tumors, hearing loss, rare forms of cancer, seizures, pneumonia, all kinds of stuff, family. Just check my pin videos and my playlist videos. You'll see all the stuff I just talked about. You can also see my teacher, Grandmaster Chalkok Sui, the founder of Pranic Healing. You can see him healing that paralyzed woman. You can also see somebody that had heart cancer get healed after 2 months of pranic healing sessions. All right. Somebody's child with autism, right? Check that out. Powerful stuff. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Hey, Gemini. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Thank you for the gift, SHREEM Lee. Love y'all. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Thank you, Queen. SHREEM, BRZEE. Thank you, Goddess. Thank you, Sophia. Everybody, love y'all. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Family, if you're struggling financially, I help people make money, right? I've made over $40,000 from this little app alone, right? TikTok, YouTube. I make money from YouTube, family, right? These are just a couple of my income streams, right? My goal next month is to have my YouTube cover my bills, right? And building up my YouTube right now, trying to have that cover my bills so I can play outside. What does that mean? So B Soul can go out and heal more people with cancer and stuff like that and severe diseases and ailments, right? That's what I mean when I say play outside, right? I get my energy strong and charged up and go blasting everybody. Boom, everybody gets healing, right? Can heal way more cancer patients, right? When I got free time because I don't have to spend time making money, right? Paying my bills, right? So we building up money, making more money every day. So yeah, so as soon as boom, I can just have my stuff on autopilot. Boom, I'll just have my YouTube check go straight to my bills. Boom, everything else is just profit, right? So what am I saying? Coming up pretty soon, we're gonna be creating a whole lot more millionaires, family, and I'm trying to pull up to y'all in person, right? Trying to come to your city and bless you and everybody around you, right? Pull up to your city, maybe we could chant some SHREEM disease, do some chronic healing, feed the homeless, right? That sounds like a good time to me, right? So we can all see each other in person, right? Who knows? All maybe come up with some event, maybe some retreat, and we can all meet up, right? OG squad members, y'all know, hey, Dubai trip. That Dubai trip still happening. Dubai is just a metaphor, right? All right. Let's make this money, family. But yeah, helped somebody become a millionaire a few months ago. I have 2 healing series that make you money. My Prosperity Healing Series, Money Manifestation Bootcamp, helped over 5,000 souls at this point. Trying to help 5,000 more. One of those 5,000 people became a millionaire. Trying to create way more millionaires in 2026, right? And these souls trying to be one of them so I can pull up to you guys and just give out money, right? Yeah, this is the closest thing to it, right? I know this mantra. If you just pull up and listen to me chanting these SHREEM BRZEEs, money's gonna get in your pocket, right? That's the fastest, quickest way I can literally get money in your pocket is just by you hanging out with us. Next best way is me pulling up to you directly. Hey, where you at? Oh, I need help. Hey, everybody needs help, right? I can start answering a whole lot more people that say, hey, a lot of people reach out to me and I do help people out, if I can. And, right, and give out a whole lot more money, right? We can pull up to you in person. Hey, where you at? Montana? Bet. I love road trips. You got homeless people out there? Let's go help them out. Where's the food pantries at? Where's the charities? Let's do some good work while we down. Comes to your city and I'm not just taking. I'm not just here eating up all your good food and enjoying your good entertainment experiences. No, that's not how I was taught. I need to pull up and bless you and your town before I do anything. So yeah, we're gonna feed the homeless, we're gonna have fun, do some chronic healing, I'm gonna heal you, whoever got problems around you or whatever, yeah, maybe do a little bit of well, I can't say that, but it's yeah, have some good that's my kind of fun. That's what I call fun, you know what I'm saying? So World Tour of Loving Kindness. I love that, Gemini. Man, I might have to pay you. I might have to steal that. Man, I like the sound of that. World Tour of Loving Kindness. Yes, that's got a ring to it. Love that. Yeah. Essentially, yep, that's what it is, right? Go around and just bless people, help the world out, right? I love doing this through the smartphones, through the, electronics energetically, right? Right? Because we're the soul, we can, we're making each other rich energetically, right? Through these live streams, but we're also in these physical bodies. I want to see you guys in physical person, right? That'd be cool too. Why not? You know what I mean? So, all right. Yeah, so all my healing series, right? $5 each right now. Prosperity Healing Series, Money Manifestation Boot Camp, $5 each. That's how I help somebody become a millionaire. And that's how I made 40 grand from TikTok alone, family. South Africans. Yeah, I usually have a lot of Africans in here. Usually, yeah, a lot of Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda. Yeah, let's get it, family. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. And I don't try to flex. I don't even like talking about the money I make because I help people. You know what I mean? I used to feel, oh no, I don't even want to show any money I'm making, flash anything, man. These are coming from healing sessions and all these people I'm helping. I don't want them to think, oh, I'm just in it for the money, but no, I kind of am. That's a negative thought form. That's poverty consciousness. Oh, I'm scared. I don't want money. No, I need to show you guys as much money as possible. Hey, look, all the money you see in B Soul's hand. Exactly, family. That's why I got to get that out of my head. Yeah, B Soul, hey, you earned this. You went through hell. Went through hell learning this stuff. Oh my God. I was doing distant healing sessions, healing people, and I was only, I got to wake up at 5 a.m. and go work at a school, teach children. My clients might not know that. It doesn't matter. They came to me for healing. I don't give a damn about be soul. I'm neutral. This is God's work. Do you pray to God and say, hey, God, can you help me pay my bills? I need help with money. And God goes, yeah, when I got some time, I'll get to it if I feel like it. No, be soul ain't gonna heal you when he feels like it. I got work to do. You came to me for healing. I gotta give you results. So boom, I was working at a school still before I became a full-time chronic healer. Right, I had clients and doing sessions. Right, it's pretty cool, pretty fun. Right, I missed the struggle. You know what I mean? I'm over here like, damn. I literally stream BRZEE my way out my job because I was tired of having to wake up at 5 a.m. I worked at an elementary school. They go to school first. Classes start at 7 a.m. And I was one on one with the special needs children. You know what I'm saying? I worked in a special ed department, loved it. I miss those kids every day. They really are special souls. You need to actually not only treat them equally, get that out of your head, don't baby them. They're actually stronger souls than you. I hate to say it. They signed up for a hard task. They are confined into certain parts of their brain energetically. They have certain patterns or whatever. We've healed autism with chronic healing and super brain yoga on this page. If you just check my Higgins testimonials playlist, so that's why I don't feel bad for anybody. I know who's in there. I know who's in this body. A soul. Everything is energy, so any soul can do anything. Everything can get healed. None of this shit is real. You gotta really take a step back sometimes. At least I'm making it a routine like 3 times a day. I just take a step back and go, none of this shit is real. None of this is real. To keep me grounded spiritually, like, hey, be soul, I'm over here working on somebody, oh, they're not getting it. No, none of this is real. I'm not feeling good. No, that pain is not real. I'm doing something wrong. My body's just trying to give me a signal, a response to say, hey, you need to do some troubleshooting. Something's going on. I'm trying to let you know before it becomes a big problem. That little stomach ache that you've been avoiding for 2 years, now it turned into a stomach ulcer. Whole time your body's trying to tell you, your body, your physical body, you have 7 energy bodies, right? You got your physical body, then 7 layers of energy bodies. You just know about the astral body and maybe the mental body. You got 5 more. All of these energy bodies have consciousness. Your higher soul, the biggest one, you don't really have access to because he's so powerful that you could literally snuff out half the universe like Thanos if you got access to your true soul, that reservoir of energy that you really are, the full, all of your energy. You are literally potential. Every one of you is a potential God. So coming back, tracking, why would I treat a special needs student like he's not a potential God I'm looking at? I can't go back. I can't not see your soul anymore. I know who I'm looking at. I'm talking, I see souls, I talk to souls. I don't look at the physical body like that. I've always kind of been this way. That's why I always kind of had special needs friends and people who were kind of, outcasted, not really, people with disabilities and stuff like that, because I knew how to talk to them. Because with me, they come to me, my facial expression don't change. I'll curse a, I'll curse a special needs child out just as fast as I'll curse a regular student out. Hey, I was a Special Olympics coach. Check my Instagram. We won back-to-back state championships in Special Olympics. I was coaching. We won track and basketball, baby. You think I'm over here like, oh, well, you guys have disabilities. I'm sorry. Just do the best you can. Hey, no, go back and run that shit again. I'm not cursing at it, but hey, go back and do it again. Nah, give it the best you got. Stop slacking. Why would I? They are just like me and you. And they're actually more stronger because they signed up to incarnate into bodies with limited expression, which is a whole lot harder. You know what I mean? They're tougher souls. They signed up for a tougher job. Actually, what's going on clairvoyantly, you can check my Patreon and get access to my clairvoyance textbook. In there, if you go in there and check my clairvoyance textbook, it teaches you about everything. The universe, God, soul, angels, higher beings, clairvoyance, anything you can freaking think of that has to do with your soul, you learn about, right? So, with these special needs children, right, what they're actually getting, they're getting a whole lot more good karma in this incarnation than you and I are, unfortunately. They signed up for a harder job. They have limited expression. They can't really, you know what I'm saying? So, with that, boom, they're generating a lot more good karma and they're neutralizing and getting rid of a whole lot more negative karma than you and I, right? In one incarnation. So it's essentially like those special needs children said, hey, all right, God, I'm going to come down here and I'm going to take on this tough road. I'm going to be a special needs child. Boom. And I'm going to pretty much live like 5 lifetimes in one. The amount of karma, the amount of good karma they generate from being in that special needs body is like pretty much would take 5 lifetimes and doing regular things. 5 regular lifetimes to generate that much karma, probably. So that's why I'm a little harder on them. I'm like, I really know who you are. Yeah, I know who you are. You're a special soul. You're really powerful, more powerful than the people around you, right? So, uh, love them. Miss my kids. You know what I'm saying? Great times. You check my Instagram, you'll see my kids. You know what I'm saying? Miss them every day, man. Yeah. Sorry. All right, family. Let's make this money. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. But yeah, in my healing testimonials playlist, you can see the child that was nonverbal autism, 4 years old. Nonverbal, 4 years old. At 10 years old, had her re-diagnosed by a clinical psychologist. This was after just one chronic healing session when she was 4, and then she was doing super brain yoga her whole life. If you don't know what super brain yoga is, check my English testimonials playlist. This is what healed her. 10 years old, they had her re-diagnosed by a clinical psychologist. He said, and I quote, no traces of autism. No traces of autism. Fast forward, she's 18 years old, valedictorian of her high school. Fast forward, she went to college. Fast forward, present day, she's a bank teller. Got a good job. Bank teller's a hard job. That's a pretty intellectual job, actually. You got really, really good attention to detail. 4 years old, nonverbal. Valedictorian, college graduate, bank teller. What are we talking about? I've always known this. Why you think I don't treat anybody different? I know who's in there. Everybody has a soul. A being of infinite light, love, and power. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Once again, on my healing series, $5 each. Helped over 5,000 people make a lot of money. Just check my Prosperity Healing Series playlist to see the people making money with it already. Just helped somebody become a millionaire a few months ago with my Prosperity Healing Series and Money Manifestation Bootcamp, trying to create more millionaires. $5 each right now. Everything on my website half off with that discount code SOUL. SOUL, all caps. All right, let's get it. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Excuse me. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. May Capricorn, you'll pass your exams tomorrow. Yes, like I said, that super brain yoga is essentially just squatting, holding your ears, breathing a certain way, right? Find the actual technique and how to do it correctly in my healings testimonials playlist, right? They did a whole study on it at Harvard doing super brain yoga. And when they did the study at Harvard, they did it at Harvard and then at a school with special needs children. The Harvard students and the special needs children, they all had increased intelligence and intellect. They all got better grades after doing super brain yoga. So it healed autism, yes, but for the regular person, it increases your intelligence, right? You'll do super brain yoga, you'll start making better decisions and better choices, and you'll just be, you know, on autopilot to, like, you know what I'm saying? So literally makes you smarter, right? Super brain yoga. So if you want to pass those exams, yeah, super brain yoga, do that for you. Family really help. I used to do it. I stopped. This was when I was, coming up with all my healing series and all this stuff. Information would just flow to me. I would just know things. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, it'd be clear cut, like crystal clear. I'm like, oh, okay. I need to help people make money. Okay, boom. We need to innovate and engineer a new way to do that. Okay. What about a healing series? Okay, I can heal people through videos. Yeah, okay, boom. Heal their basic chakra, do the basic chakra healing protocol for prosperity. Boom. They watched the video. Yeah, that was when I was doing super brain yoga. Came up with all this stuff, right? Built my whole business, right? So it's powerful stuff, family. Really useful stuff on this channel, family. All right, let's get it. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Exercise generates energy, family. Exercise will make you rich. I'm telling you. A lot of people, have trouble, might be older, might have, limitations. Can you do a jumping jack? Say yes if you can. If you can do a jumping jack, right? Throughout school, PE, all that stuff, you probably only did jumping jacks as warm-ups. When I say exercise, family, exercise, we have to do exercise before and after Twin Hearts meditation, right? To keep our chakras clean and to make our meditations more powerful, right? When you exercise, it clears up those energy channels, family. When I say exercise, scientifically speaking, like logistically speaking, I'm talking about just repeated physical movement. Any repeated physical movement is exercise. You can create your own exercises, right? You might have done yoga or, been messing around with energy and you just intuitively feel certain motions you just start doing. And that's your body. Oh, speaking of, yeah, special needs children, you might see them stimming and, you know what I'm saying, doing certain movements and all that stuff. A lot of times, energetically, when that student is stimming and they're, doing whatever they're doing, a lot of times the movement they're doing is actually having energy flow a certain way and it's actually clearing up their chakras and their channels. You know what I mean? So don't ever, that's what I'm saying. Don't be thinking these kids, don't stop feeling bad for them and thinking they, oh, well, no, they're probably smarter than you, family. They just express themselves differently. That's all it is. I worked with these kids firsthand. I'm not just saying, oh, no, I watched my student nonverbal punch, he would punch kick me in the face when he's spazzing out. Tripping, can't talk to me. The only noise he can make is trying to get my attention. I mean, he would talk to me through his iPad. That's how we communicated. Used to love it. It was cool, right? Hey, buddy, hey, chill, buddy. Okay, here, no, here's your iPad. Tell me what you need. Outside, I'm like, oh, little dude just like me. He can't be in this building too damn long. He wants to go outside. All right, buddy, yeah, let's go outside. Just, hey, you're also the soul. I know you are, right? You're just also, they're also children. Children act up. No, it's not this. It's hard to discern sometimes, but no, it's not his disability. He's just being a little stubborn kid. Oh, I don't want to do this worksheet no more. Oh, I want to go outside. Hey, buddy, relax. You need to communicate that properly, though. Outside. Good job. There you go. Right? He's learning to control his emotions. You might not have thought he could do that. Oh, yeah, push these kids, right? Get the best out of them. They're human beings just like me and you. But more so, if you were in their position, that's how you would want to be treated. That's why the kids used to love me, right? Because I treat them just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? These kids are not, they notice everything. They'll notice when you're coming to them and you're doing damn baby talk, and then you go talk to your friend or your coworker, and you're like, yeah, they noticed that, man. Why you? No, no. So, boom, it's like outside. I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? He's like, hey, you want to go outside? You need to, you know what I'm saying? Move the energy around. But same kid, I watched him put a puzzle together, not looking. Now, granted, he may have done this puzzle, plenty times before, but you try to put a puzzle together that you've even done, right? Without looking. He just be staring at me the whole time. I'm like, damn, I can't even do that, right? Don't overlook these children. They just express themselves differently. There's many, 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 many different forms of life throughout the universe, right? All right. Everybody's equal. That's just another way of showing you, family. These kids are super smart. And I watch them because they will take advantage of people like acting like that. I've watched them also, you know what I'm saying, play dumb, thinking that you think they're dumb, and they manipulate you and they get you to give them all the shit that they want. Got you wrapped around their fingertip, you know? They're also children. What does a kid want? They want to play outside. They want to have fun. They don't want to do work. I'm going to do everything that I can in my power to not do that. No, they're not stimming right now. He's just acting like I watch kids throw fake tantrums all the time, right? Hey, if he has the ability to play us, hey, that means that kid's pretty freaking smart. Okay. I'm thinking, oh, it's his disability. No, he just so happens to get sleepy every time we start our warm up. You just get tired in the morning. You just woke up. Oh, he's always tired when we pull the worksheets out. No, this child is like, hey, I don't want to do work. Just like a regular kid would. Hey, I'm gonna act like I'm tired. I'm asleep. Cause that lady over there, I be tricking her. She always lets me sleep. Oh, you just tired in the mornings. Nah, hey, wake your butt up. We got work to do. Oh, here comes Mr. Beck. Damn, you don't let me play that shit. All right. Come on now, these kids are super geniuses. All right, love them, miss them. Let's get it. But mainly, I've helped a lot of these children, family, whether it was at my job, indirectly, right? Just them being around me, me imprinting on them energetically, or just me healing, especially these children directly. Either way, family, I know who's in there. I know who they are, right? They're highly capable, just like me and you. All right. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Oh, you a school nurse? Yeah. Oh man, yeah. I would be cool with the nurse because I'm in the special needs program, special education department. So, a lot of my students have medicine they got to take. So I'm always seeing the nurses always in and out the nurse's office and all that stuff. But yeah, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Love the kids, man. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. And then the more spiritual you get, I'm just reminiscing now. I'm like, damn, I really miss my kids, man. They was opening up my heart chakra. They was preparing me for my job right now, what I'm doing with y'all. I knew it was just training until I got up out there and started, doing healing on the world and doing what I actually incarnated for. But the more spiritual you get, you see these ascended masters, any great being on this planet, the more spiritual you get, you want to be around kids. You'd rather not be around adults unless they meditate and got their emotions under control. Everybody else is like the chicken running around with their head cut off and their body on fire or something. Yeah, just trying to spread their negativity and spread worry and tough. These kids, oh my God, especially the special education children, special needs children are just pure. They're pure. You just get nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be honest with you. I was a paraprofessional, which means I'm a co-teacher. I'm just a teacher's aide. So I'm not the main teacher. I had plenty of kids. It would suck because I'm really, I'm not trying to, pat myself on the back, but you guys know my energy. You guys, so anybody, you guys are the same way. I'm sure. Very magnetic, very charismatic, right? You have that energy. It's because you meditate in your more advanced souls or whatever. So I've watched kids be very honest. They ain't gonna tell you. They ain't gonna tell you no lie, right? I've watched them look teachers and hey, one thing you don't want to do in my classroom is hey, who's your favorite teacher? They're gonna look you dead in the face and say, Mr. Bay. What? I'm not your favorite teacher. Oh, no, I like you, but no, I like Mr. Bay. He's my favorite. I'm like, oh shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. These kids, I can't help it. I just know who the soul is, right? I just know how to communicate with them. What you? Uh, yeah, man. These kids really, it's because it's all the stuff we do on this channel. You know what I mean? But the kids are our future, so I really care about them. I was really and a lot of the main teachers, you don't have the time, right? It's nothing towards other teachers. If I was the main teacher, they probably say the same thing. Oh, I like the paraprofessional better because they spend more time with me. But it was also mainly my energy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, stuff like that. Family is funny. All right, let's get it. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Yes, when you do Twin Hearts meditation and you do pranic healing, your angels and your guides show up. So I know I have Archangel Michael talking to you, right? Tell him I said hi. Tell Gabriel I said hi. I already know, family, right? They're right here with me. Uh, I was cool with the psychic at one point, right? But we kind of had a falling out, I guess. But she used to read me, look at me, and she was like, "Yeah, I see Archangel Michael over your shoulder." I'm like, "Yeah, I bet you do, family." That's why I try to tell you. I don't get too much in the clairvoyance, psychic, higher beings, angels, and all that stuff. No. Where I'm at, this is normal to me. So it's kind of like I don't really think about it twice like that. But you guys are going to be doing the same stuff. It's going to be a regular thing where you're seeing your higher beings, seeing angels, communicating with your higher beings, angels, all these stuff through meditation, through dreams, visions, out of body experiences. This is just what we're supposed to be doing, right? We've been doing this stuff years and years ago, right? We just had a falling out of grace, right? Forgot who we were. But I don't try to talk about this stuff like, oh yeah, and I saw this angel in my dream, and oh, Grandmaster Chalkoksu, he came to me, and no, man, no. If you do meditation every day on Twin Hearts like I do, you do a lot of exercise, you do a lot of healing on people, a lot of service to the others and giving to the world, right? You'll experience the same thing I am. I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm better than anybody or special, like this stuff is so mystical. It's supposed to be regular. You're supposed to have to know what your Sat Guru, your primary permanent spiritual teacher, aka your spirit guide, aka your guardian angel. All those titles are the same thing. It's the same soul, same person. The main soul taking care of you, watching over you every incarnation, right? You're supposed to be in touch with them. You're supposed to talk to them and angels and higher beings, and it's all regular stuff, family. We just forgot how to do it. All right, let's get it. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Thank you for that confirmation, Adonai. Yes, sir. It's very accurate. I can tell you are pretty tapped in, family. Yes, sir. Thank you, family. Appreciate that confirmation. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. See, like Adonai, he's like, hey, yeah, Archangel Michael and Gabriel said hi. That stuff is normal, family. You know what I mean? This is where we headed, right? That's why we saying, hey, I healed cancer patients, broken bones, STDs, fibroids. I healed all kinds of stuff. Worked on somebody, pneumonia, lungs, mucus gone. Somebody having seizures, boom, I work on them, seizures stop, right? This is all normal stuff, family. Everything is energy. We're energy beings. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Thank you, family. I appreciate you. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Love you too, brother. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Thank you for your blessings, family. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. All right, family. I'm gonna stop it here. Everything on my website is still 50% off, still half off with that discount code SOUL, SOUL, all caps. Got crystals, distant healing sessions, consultations, all 7 of my healing series. My anxiety and depression healing series is free. Subscribe to my YouTube, right? If you subscribe to my YouTube and leave a comment on my 8-hour SHREEM BRZEE video, you can qualify to get one of my healing series for free, right? Go through the comments, select people at random. What else? Yeah. Once again, if you're new, I helped somebody become a millionaire a few months ago with my healing series, right? I heal people through videos. It's been proven and documented, right? My 2 money makers are Prosperity Healing Series and Money Manifestation Bootcamp. You can get them right now for $5 each, right? Both $5, as well as all 7 of my healing series. On sale, half off, $5 each, with the discount code SOUL. SOUL, all caps, family. Prosperity Healing Series, Money Manifestation Bootcamp, Clairvoyance Healing Series, 11 Chakra Healing Series, Genie Series, Business Healing Series, and Anxiety and Depression Healing Series, family. Or you can do like the millionaire dude did and get access to all 7 of my healing series on Patreon for $5 a month, right? Prosperity Healing Series, Money Manifestation Bootcamp has all the secrets, tools, and tips in it that helped me make that $40,000 from TikTok, that helped me make enough money to leave my 9 to 5 work for myself full time, right? All the stuff that I was doing is in those 2 healing series, right? You just watch the videos and do all the stuff that's in them. You go about your business making money, right? Healing that basic chakra, healing your energy, making you lots of money, family. Keep doing Twin Hearts meditation daily. Keep exercising. Keep doing SHREEM BRZEE. Give, give, give. Keep giving, family. Give, give, give. You will see a whole lot more money and prosperity when you start giving a lot more, family. Right? Law of cause and effect, law of karma, law of correlation, law of correspondence, whatever you want to call it, law of whatever you put out into the universe comes back to you. So give, give, give. Give out money, and God will give you more money. All right, family. Love y'all so much. Peace.